This is bad game design, people. Unresponsive controls.
Again, we could. Yeah, I don't know if it was that's from the game itself or from the emulator, but
Fuck's sake. Whatever.
there's a lot there, isn't there?
It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
This is a shit game, people.
But this part of the game is shit.
No, it's a shit game. The rest of the game could have been golden, and this part being in it makes it a shit game.
Okay.
Thought I was late there. No, each try you have to get basically perfect.
Yeah.
And you have to hope that it shoots.
Yeah. Oh shit, what the hell? Okay.
We were tapping too fast.
Okay.
Wait. Now. No, my controller's gone.
Oh, you got this.
Don't tell me what I got and what I don't got.
Fuck. Right.
Okay, you tap C.
Tap C. Okay.
Not even joking, you fucking tap C and I'll
Alright.
just steer.
Alright, teamwork, we can do this.
Go.
Okay.
You just keep mashing C.
Yeah, I got it. I can follow instructions.
Yeah, holster first.
Wait,
Okay.
What's all? B? Or Z? Sorry. Okay.
No, we'll try again.
Okay.
Unholster, then keep mashing C. Sorry, I didn't think that part had to be explained.
I forgot, actually. I was pressing the other side because I thought it was, Anyway. Okay, we got this.
Okay, I'll do the holster. You
No,
keep
fuck
mashing
off,
C.
fuck off, we got this, we got this. Alright.
The
Inexperience.
first ever co-op snatch. Keep tapping.
Yeah.
Faster. Fuckers. Alright, it's not firing. You've got to keep mashing it, bro.
I am mashing.
We're dead.
Yeah.
It didn't shoot
see
on
what's-
that one.
Huh?
It's not shooting on some of them.
No. But the most frustrating thing is because it's all the patterns are all random. You can just get like 6 or 7 of them on the screen.
No,
there's
the
no
most
way.
frustrating thing is that sometimes it won't fire.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright.
Okay.
Well done,
Save
man.
scum, save
Well
scum,
done.
save scum, save scum.
Wasn't ready for that.
Okay. Well done.
Almost got it.
Fuckers.
All right,
I'm actually spent after that one. Thank you for burping into the mic.
I'm sorry. It's all the tension. Alright, this is the Snatchers one, I think.
Doesn't look like there's
I don't care.
here.
My arm's dead.
Whoa!
Wow, what a dick! Nice. That wasn't too bad actually.
That wasn't as bad. At least
No,
it wasn't
I think the problem was that the insects were too fast.
Save scum?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
I think it's a.
Next door.
Now I think this is either Snatchers and insects.
Spoilers.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Oh, thank God, we're in the clear.
got her.
Not again!
Hey, is this the actual end?
Jamie!
It's a bad end.
Oh no! What have I done?
Yes! I ventilated another hostage.
Why?
Score 2 for Adam.
That's not a good thing!
But I thought that was the point of the
You
game.
killed our wife!
Yeah. You're welcome.
Why, you gonna go perv on a 13-year-old instead, you asshole?
12-year-old.
Next door.
Oh, argue semantics now about a fucking underage child.
Yeah.
Fucking dirtbird.
Do you know?
Now,
what
don't shoot our wife this time. Unholster. There.
No.
You were going to do it. There we go.
Still am.
Jamie, are you alright?
Gillian, you came for me.
Oh, thank God.
Are you hurt?
I only shot her in the shoulder.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's
You won't put
fine.
a finger on me. Not until the new
fucking
artificial
laser
skin is
weapon.
completed anyway.
I'll stop making it for them.
Skin research.
If they're not going to kill you until it's done, then don't
Gillian,
help.
I've got my
It'll
metal
take
back.
longer.
All of it.
What happened? Tell me, Jamie.
They said they'd kill him. They said they'd kill Harry. They forced me. I had to help them with the skin development. They said I had to help them because
Oh, it's
the
fine. They've
professor was
already killed
ill.
Harry.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Wait.
getting any better. Gillian,
No,
the engineer
nothing.
Harry, he's our son. He's been living on his own now for 50 years.
Jamie, I'm afraid that Harry's...
There was nothing I could do. They forced me. But I can't do it anymore.
Oh
Jamie!
my.
The professor, he just died.
What?
He was over 100.
Oh,
The
Modnar.
professor?
Okay, so that rules out that
This
random
old
deal.
man?
But where's his hair?
Don't you remember?
Brandon has
It's
it.
Professor Modnar. Professor
bastard.
Petrovich Modnar.
Petrovich.
What? This old man is mine?
Same guy that did Metal Gear.
He's been confined here for 3 years now, just to develop the Snatcher's artificial skin.
Just doesn't stop, does he?
Terrible.
What an evil
Going
man.
back
Hang
to
on,
your
let
own
me try to shoot
father.
him.
Whose father? Jamie, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You really can't remember, can you?
Jamie, tell me. Tell me who I am. What
You're
are we
my
doing at
husband.
the Kremlin?
Where am
Are
I?
you sure you really want me to, Gillian? It's all so awful, but if you must know, I'll tell you.
Hang on a second. We've
Try
only
to
got like
remain calm,
10 minutes
okay?
left before this place is nuked to shit.
56
Can we
years
speed this
ago,
up a
you
bit?
and I were involved in a top-secret Soviet project.
No, let's do this
It
after.
was still during the time of the Cold War.
We really need to
The
go.
gulf between East and West was as wide as ever.
No, I'm serious. They're
Everybody
gonna
worried
nuke
about
us.
nukes.
Jamie, I can hear it whistling
At
from
that
the
point,
sky.
the world's armies were at
Why are you
their
in the chief's
largest
office?
ever.
And why is it
Leaders
infrared?
still believed that a strong
Predators.
military meant a strong nation.
There's the prototype
There were rumors
Snatchers.
that there would be an agreement to end the production of nuclear weapons.
Fucking arms are dead.
On the other hand, the major powers like the US began to get
Just
involved
cutting
in
out the last
space weapons
18
race.
tries.
But not the Soviets. The conservative despots in the Kremlin had another, completely different idea for gaining military superiority.
Wait, are we
A horrible
Ruskies?
plan, something
No,
no
we're-
one else would think
Were we the
of.
baddies?
No, we were spies.
At that time, the countries of the communist bloc were facing an economic crisis.
I can see why they chose us. Our Russian
Popular
accent is
movements
impeccable.
pushing for democracy
Your
were
Russian
springing
is
up
superb.
all over. communism itself was facing extinction.
Oh no.
Facing pressure
It's the
from
only
reformers,
government
the
system that
Kremlin
actually
began to
works.
panic. And that's when that horrible, childish plan was launched.
That's when that
And
horrible
that
child
the
was
Snatcher
born.
Project.
I mean,
Place your
or
enemies'
Harry,
leaders
as he
with
likes to be
puppets of
called.
your own. Then you control their governments, their economies, take over a country from the inside out.
And make them communist. We must stop
That's
them.
right, Gillian.
Because nothing sounds like communist like robots that
And to
shoot from their
develop these
mouths.
robots,
Oh,
they
that's
assembled
what the
some of
Russian
the
army
most
basically
brilliant
is.
scientific
That's what Lenin
minds from
wanted.
around the world.
It's
Some
what he
of
would
them
have,
even
what he
went
died
against
for.
their will. At the crux of that development effort was a group called the Frankenstein Project Team. You and I
Frankenstein.
were members of that team.
Should be
Gillian.
Frankenstein's monsters research.
It was a 4-person team led by the late Professor Modnar here. The robotics
War.
expert
But
was
there were
Professor
only
Modnar
3
himself.
cryo chambers.
His son, Elijah Modnar, handled genetics and microbiology. For
Random.
nanobiology and psychobiology, myself. And for behavioral
Oh, so you're only a
science and
biologist.
psychology, you, Gillian.
We're a psychologist, apparently.
Early development was carried out at a lab in Novosibirsk.
So we're
but
worse
was
than
later
her.
moved to a
Yeah.
secret facility under the Kremlin.
Nah, I still don't
At
respect
the
her.
time, the Glasnost
Well,
and
we don't respect
perestroika
our main
movements were
protagonist, so
gaining
that's fair.
momentum, and they rightly feared for the
So
existence
if you were a real scientist.
Yeah.
But some of the reformers did learn
We're
of the
monsters.
project, and they conspired
Well, she
with
is.
the U.S. to block it. Gillian, you were a CIA special agent sent by the United States to infiltrate and sabotage the project.
Ah,
I was CIA?
And what about you?
Yes, and the government knows
she
that.
was not.
That's why you were assigned to the Junker
Which is
team.
why she hates me.
What? Who am I?
Work on the project
Your
continued
real
to go
name
smoothly.
is Solid Snake.
But
Wait,
then,
real name?
On June 6,
The
1996,
Davids?
there was that accident.
Oh?
A mysterious explosion at the
Eater.
Chernobyl facility spread a bacterial weapon that was
Yes, you
under
did.
development there into the atmosphere, destroying the country and the project.
Wait a minute. What?
So we killed Russia.
Gillian, was it you? Did you set off that explosion?
Shit.
What?
No, we couldn't
You
have.
can't be serious. You think I caused the catastrophe?
Well, if America's done it before.
Somehow during the explosion,
Yeah.
Professor Modnar
Yeah,
and our son Harry
it's consistent,
managed
let's
to get
say.
picked up by American agents. But we couldn't get out in time.
But how did he end
You
up in
and I and
Mio
Elijah.
Kobe City?
In a shelter below the
Magical
Kremlin, we entered a
coincidence.
cryogenic sleep.
We know that you're CIA, so we're going to put you at the head of the police force in Tokyo.
It's a weird switch, Chief. Do you want me
And
asking?
then
No!
48 years
I'm not
later,
coming with you.
3 years ago, we were discovered by the 17th Special Investigative Force.
As we were
Yes, but when
hugging.
they found
Yes.
us, Elijah's pod was already empty.
Elijah Modnar? That guy whose picture was in the church? The one
Modnar.
that looks like random?
Modnar.
Modnar.
Could it be an
That's
anagram
right,
or something?
Elijah is alive.
Nah, they wouldn't pull
Elijah is
something.
Dumber.
here and working on the Snatchers.
Dumb and Dumber, yes!
Don't you let me finish your little story.
But you're dead.
Also, you need a strepsil.
Who's there?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Jamie?
It's been a long
Ah,
time.
yes. And
No.
Gillian.
Gillian.
The slow door. Oh, that's,
Yeah, now I recognise that hair.
that's giving me a boner.
It's me, Jamie.
And
Elijah,
I'm incredibly
is that really
bored.
you?
Random? No. Not quite.
So you remember
They're really
me,
telegraphing
do you?
this, aren't they?
I am Elijah Modnar, the only son of Professor Petrovich Modnar. I'm afraid I've grown somewhat old and feeble since we last met, however.
Really? It doesn't come across.
Elijah, why
With your
are you
robot,
doing
with your
this?
worm feet.
Your father,
Because
Professor
he's been
Modnar,
plugged
he
into the
just...
system.
He
Paths,
passed away a
ducts,
few
and
minutes ago.
conduits.
What?
Fucking lamb, he ruins everything.
My father is dead.
But that's not big a
Elijah,
surprise,
what-
is it?
No.
What happened to you?
110?
The Elijah I knew could never do anything like this.
I've changed, Jamie. These 40 years
Agile.
have changed me.
Agile.
I can't
Could that be
believe
an
it.
anagram or something?
What
I
happened
wouldn't
to
pull
you?
something that silly.
What happened to
Right?
me?
It sounds like they're really stretching it if they're making that the anagram.
Jamie, it's you. Your beauty is the cause of all that has come to pass here. 57
You caused the
years ago,
catastrophe!
I was obsessed with
Oh,
my
I
researches
know.
and with you,
This is
Jamie.
no.
At the time, I was
Yeah,
still
this is a
young,
bad story.
having just graduated with my genetic engineering degree.
I thought I'd get all the
I'd
pussies.
get all the chicks with that.
on the team.
Hey, baby, you want a perfect baby?
Because it's right here, bitches.
Because I can edit its genes.
Your smile. I was stricken.
What do you like a tailor?
I saw something
No.
in you that I never felt.
Either way, I'm dying alone. Come on.
You warmed my cold young heart, Jamie.
Oh, thank
You
God he
opened
said
me up.
cold, warm
I
heart.
couldn't stop my feelings.
Although, if there's one thing you want to say about Kojima, he predicted emos.
Oh, I was so happy. The political
Yeah, but look, you both have blank name tags.
around us,
Yeah,
but
it was never going to
every
work
day
out that
was a
way.
joy. I gained my father's trust. And
Okay, can we actually
there
just
watching
photo
over
negative
me,
this to see if it actually
I
comes
was
up with
able to
something?
work as hard
try
as
it.
I wouldn't
ever
put it past
have on a
Kojima.
project.
No. You just see, like, in the background, we have two coming soon.
Happiness did not last
In the background.
for
Fuck you,
long.
John.
Hashtag fuck Konami.
Julian, it was you. You showed up and all was ruined.
Why are you still wearing your name tag?
You arrived
He's still
and
working.
joined our project team.
He never retired.
From home, Jamie found comfort in a man from the same land. Your relationship grew quickly, and all I could do was stand by and watch.
But no, you could have actually asked her out, dude.
Yeah.
Jamie and Gillian
Ah, I see
Oh.
why.
joined, and even
Look at little Harry in the
had a
bottom.
child.
Harry.
There he is.
He is hairy.
Even then, my feelings for you only
I've never seen
grew
someone so
stronger.
angry to be in a tuxedo.
Worried about me, my father tried to have me removed from the project, but I persisted.
Wait, did you just fire me or kill me?
Jamie, I always
Both?
wanted to be near you. And then, the democratic movements that had consumed the rest of the Eastern Bloc spread to our country as
Oh, thank
well.
God.
My father
The
turned
Cold War was
democratic.
over. The hardliners who had pushed for its development was stripped of
I could
power
count
and the
up to
project was
5,
cancelled.
finally.
The reformers
My
tried
father,
to
however,
cover up
could
the
not.
existence
My
of
father,
such a
however,
crazed
just
project,
couldn't get the
ordered
thing with his
the
clenched
whole
fist.
Just couldn't grip a
to
pen.
be
Just
destroyed, and that we stand trial for our actions.
He refused to talk to me while my hair was that
Gillian
long.
were to be returned to their
He said I
homeland.
looked like a fag?
That's about
Like
the
a girl.
time that I learned
Oh,
that
that's what it
you,
was.
Gillian, that you were a CIA agent, and that you were trying
No
to
amount
pass
of hair
documents
growing
on
from
our
your ear
research
would
to
stop
the
that.
military. The country had sold
It's actually
us out.
50-year-old hair gel.
I'm no politician.
I also
couldn't
don't have
care
any
less
eyes.
about
I'm
what
so
happened
old,
to the
my
country.
eyes have
All I
melted.
cared about was my research and Jamie, and I was to lose all of that.
Dude,
Everything.
seriously. Like,
For someone
okay, Cupid.
So young,
We actually, there's a love line we can give you if you need
Of
to.
a shock that
is
was.
that the surprise ending?
Elijah.
Last
Just give him Metal
So
Gear
I
and he just scratch one off. Yeah,
I
problem solved.
swore I would see that secret crazed project through to the end. At the time, the Bioroids were 80% finished.
Just
80.
because,
The main part,
so he didn't get his
the
whole,
infrastructure
therefore
was
he unleashed a
completed.
terrible bioweapon on the world.
But we still were
They were
having
80%
trouble with
finished.
the artificial
The
skin.
only problem was the easiest
area
part.
Jamie and I were assigned to.
But I was under such
We
an emotional
called it
turmoil at the time, I just couldn't do any work.
The project was finished. It was just my part we were fucking up.
Endocrine cells.
I'm bad
All we needed
at
was
everything.
keratinized cells and melanocytes to provide the pigment. With the artificial protein development techniques that we had in those days,
Jesus.
full-scale synthetic cell development
This,
was
this is
very
actually getting
difficult.
really close to home. Maybe I
Yeah.
should stop playing.
This took months, years.
Are you being bombarded by science?
The original
No, but
project
them
called
saying
for
that
us
by
to
developing
simultaneously
proteins,
snatch
which
an
is
entire
part of my
country.
research, they
In
can.
other words,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
whole nation or an entire
Maybe we
city
shouldn't
can be
advance it.
snatched over the course of one night. For that reason,
No, I created the death laser for good, not evil.
that could quickly and effectively kill the
Look
population
at
of the
them.
country.
If there's one thing you're going to do with your research,
Speaking
make sure it's not
of
make snatchers. Just remember that, okay?
Yeah.
The
I
slippery
might-
slope, man.
Alpha.
That's right.
Looks very Phoenix
A
Wrighty there,
temporary
the bottom left,
virus
doesn't
which
he?
another team
You
is
know.
developing.
Yeah, a little bit.
For
No.
someone like myself, who was
Objection.
closely involved in the project,
Denied.
blowing up the lab was quite a simple task.
My God, Elijah, do you know what you're saying? That explosion killed half the world's population.
Is that all?
I moved all the materials
Yeah.
and records essential to the
Yeah,
Bioroid
because I
project
only have
into
half the world's
shelter.
population with the Snatchers.
Executed
And
my
only
plan
if you
with
went
choice.
out meat, that wouldn't have happened.
After sealing off the
It's
lab,
true, it's entirely
brought the
Jamie's fault.
Yeah, it
children
is,
to the
for not
underground
putting out.
shelter, and we
No,
entered
for
a
putting out for the wrong guy.
cryogenic sleep. But not before
See, women, let that be a lesson. If
atmosphere
you have a creepy
research
stalker, just
satellite
sleep with him.
to
Yes,
transmit
and
a
he won't
message
destroy the
when
world.
danger from Lucifer
I mean,
Alpha
even
had
Braun did
passed.
that.
And 10 years later, Lucifer Alpha naturally mutated into a non-toxic form.
But the automatic revival system failed to work.
Who are you, a psychologist?
Oh no.
Oh, he's got carpal tunnel.
Just as planned.
So do I.
He's also played to the first and last level.
Sooner than the two of you, of course.
Even though you sealed the lab with the explosion and
actually helps.
everything, you should have been exposed. Why weren't you?
It's a secret message from
Oh,
Vegeta.
I was. But by that time, the vaccine L Angels had already been developed.
L's Angels?
So everything went just as you planned
Sure.
it then.
Lucifer Alpha.
Yes, up until that point. But my real struggle was yet to come.
It's called
My
aging.
original plan was to revive Jamie as well, and for the two of us to finish the
But
development
Gideon,
of the
the
biorides.
prostate cancer I live with every day is
Gideon,
slowly
you
eating me.
were to stay asleep.
My real struggle was actually the
I just
arthritis.
couldn't bring myself to do it.
So I just started jizzing on her capsule once a month.
Peaceful space there in the pod. Besides, I could never have convinced her to work with me on the project anyway. I knew the time was not yet right, so I changed the timers of your pods to permanent on.
How? How could you do such a thing?
He
And by that,
spared
I
your
mean,
life.
Through what method
So
did you
for
do
the
it? Because the batteries in those things have a finite
I went
lifetime.
alone in that cold and lonely
He
room
uses
of
that
the
as a
tunnel,
battery.
trying to complete the artificial skin for the Snatchers. For days and days.
How could
no
I
one
do
would
that
visit
without
me.
the help of a
I never
psychologist?
saw the sun and felt the changing of the seasons.
Snatchers have no personality. Like, it's just
I
how
always
that.
Ah,
Jamie by
that's why
my
the
side.
chief was generic
You
black
were
man.
always
Yes,
there for me
they're all
to
generic
count on.
characters. No personality at all.
Just you and I for 40 years in that dark cellar.
Oh, you poor, poor man.
Now, explain where random comes from.
And then, 3 years ago, my research was finally completed.
Took you fucking long enough, didn't it, you asshole?
First, I snatched the Siberian Special Investigative
First, I
Forces
snatched
to
myself.
establish a transport route for the Snatchers. And then, to test the effect of large-scale snatch operations, I chose Neokobe City to be my experimental sample.
It reminded me of home.
Neokobe is cut off from the
I mean, that
surrounding
looks like
areas,
Moscow
a sort
right
of
there.
miniature country in itself.
Well, apparently it has
making
mini
it
Moscow.
a perfect test site. And since it's a melting pot of various races, it would also allow me to gather
not Canada, what are you
extensive
talking
data
about?
on
You're telling me
Snatcher
that it's
multiplication
Japan, but
and
not Japan?
operational techniques. In
We heard that
addition,
somewhere
the
before.
element of suspicion or mistrust,
By someone who definitely did not look
which runs deep in
Japanese.
Japanese culture was another reason I chose this site.
But your test revealed
You
a
chose
critical
because
flaw in your
it's steeped
machine's
in
artificial
Japanese
skin.
culture while being
Yes,
a
quite
hot pot
unexpected,
of
I'm afraid.
different culture.
All my research for 40 years.
Does not compute.
Data and worked
Well
day
done,
and
a
night to
lot.
find
Well done,
solutions.
Modnar. You just killed Adam.
Nothing seemed to
Yeah.
work.
So that's why you decided to bring Professor Modnar here, right?
That's correct. I discovered my father in one of the government's hospitals. He was old, but still very sound of mind. Naturally, he
He kept
would
shitting
not
himself every
cooperate
5
with me.
minutes.
Of course not. He'd never become involved in something like that.
No, he wasn't the head of the
unable
project
to
beforehand.
receive his assistance, I decided
Of course
that I
he
had
wouldn't.
to
He's
have
not a Russian.
yours. But a mistake on my part allowed both you and Gillian to be taken into custody by the authorities first.
Wow, that was a lucky mistake.
A mistake that we're not going to
What are
explain.
you trying to accomplish, Elijah? You must know you can never get Jamie back.
I'm only interested in discovering what
Elijah.
I can of the human animal.
Do you think that might
In
be
the
an
past,
acronym or
It was
something?
because
Of
of
what?
Jamie.
Like
My motive is
egotistic,
different now.
loser.
Sounds like you're just
And-
suffering from the wild arrogance
Da-
that corrupts so
Yeah.
many scientists.
Humans are such weak creatures. No matter how much they
Help me
trust
out here,
one
Jonathan.
another, the tiniest
Egotistical loser
speck of
into
suspicion
Jamie
can destroy it all.
And...
Look at how the Snatcher problem has caused such wild
Ham.
unrest.
And Ham. He's
How
mad
much
for
science
Ham.
advances, or how high we set our ideas, we eventually begin to suspect each other, to hate each other, and then to kill each other. The Snatchers are nothing more than a tool for bringing out this reaction. I am simply using the Snatchers to elicit the true nature of the human animal. I think this experiment has shown me the limits of human society. I sincerely
All this is
doubt
done is
we'll
just
be
wind
able
down
to
the
reach
clock
any
for the
greater
weeks.
level of prosperity on its
Can
own.
I just say there has been no
If
gameplay in this
society
section
was
at
Yeah,
all?
no, this is the end. This is it. This is
What
the
is
ending.
needed is an absolute leader. A firm ruler who isn't
why?
affected by these
Why would you just put in
trivial
2 of the
episodes
terrible shooting
mistrust.
sections and that's it?
You're
That was the
crazy
final
if you
boss.
think people would
No,
ever
it wasn't.
obey Snatchers.
Now we've got Snatchers and
Of
Hooks.
course they wouldn't. But if they don't know, they cannot object. There has been a time in every age.
But the last
that
boss was
people
not
have
shooting
longed
Jamie.
for a god.
Wow, that is a hard boss.
That's a tough one, alright,
As long
yeah.
as they give the people no reason to suspect
Maybe I should
them,
just hang up on her.
and they can easily become their gods.
Just end this conversation.
A new race of super beings. We are almost there.
I've actually put the
Once
controller
we
down, people.
Yeah,
defeat
no,
the
we're
artificial
sitting back and
skin,
enjoying this.
Snatchers will transcend man to become this planet's true human beings.
But you'll
True.
never get your perfect skin now. Professor Modnar is dead.
I no longer have
word.
any use for my father. I have a sample of the new skin he developed. Once I've analyzed it,
Ah, of
I'll
course.
be able to make as much
He was
as I
recircumcising
need.
himself.
Or if need be, we could simply culture the keratinized cells, epithelial cells, and melanocytes in the quantities that we need.
What are you talking about? How could you get a sample of perfected artificial skin?
Why don't you take a look at this?